Hi, welcome to Turtle Burger Crochet and Knitting Podcast. My name is Brittany. Thank you for joining me. Today is Tuesday, October 18th, 2022, and this is episode 25. Before I get started, in case you're interested, there is a Ravelry group, and I am currently hosting a Brioche make-along running until December 31st. If you're interested, I will leave the details in the description box. Today I have one finished object and 4 works in progress that I will show. So let's jump into it. My first finished object is a little tiara for Little Lady. This is a free pattern on Ravelry as well as her blog from One Dog Woof. It is her Queen Bee crown tutorial. I followed the pattern exactly. However, I did make a couple of modifications. The only mods I made were I used DK weight instead of worsted, and I only did 3 of the crown peaks instead of all the way around to make it a tiara. The yarn I used is breaking yarn in the color Hazmat Suit, and I used a G6 4.25 millimeter crochet hook. It used about 12 grams or about 29 yards, and this is all I have left of a 20 gram mini. So it would be a great stash buster for fun little projects. Now on to works in progress. My first work in progress is a dishcloth. This is the Anne dishcloth from the Kitchen Sink shop, which is a free email dishcloth pattern subscription club. You've heard me say before, but in case you're new, you sign up for her newsletter and she sends you a free dishcloth every month. For this year, she has been doing just dishcloths based on her favorite books and characters, and this is really fun and beautiful and is working up pretty quickly. The yarn I'm using is Peaches and Cream Original 100% cotton in the color Rosemary. And the needles I'm using, this is my Co-Knit Bamboo Circular Needle that I got on Amazon a couple of years ago almost when I first started knitting, and this is a US size 6 4 millimeter. My next work in progress is the Brioche Basic Beanie by Marilynn Blacketer. This is a free pattern on Ravelry, and also Jana of Purl Together has a detailed tutorial that she did this hat for a knit along. That has really helped me with mantras learning the stitches. Sorry, my kids are going crazy right now. That's okay. They like playing together. So the first off, the needles I'm using, these are my Clover Takumi interchangeables. I cast it on with a US size 8 5 millimeter. And then this, you work the body in a US size 5 US size 5 3.75 millimeter, and I have it on a 16-inch cable. The yarn I'm using, my main color is this purple kind of color, and this is Red Heart Super Saver in the color Light Jasmine. And my contrasting color is Red Heart Super Saver in the color Minty. And this is really fun, but brioche takes forever. I'm kind of getting the hang of it, but every time I go to work on it again, I have to pull up Jana's video because I don't remember the mantras unless I'm actively working on it. My next work in progress are my Scrappy Stripy socks. They are my first Scrappy and my first Stripy socks. This is for the Crazy Sock Lady knit along if you use her Scrappy Stripy sock recipe. So I'm working them in tandem. They are both on ChalGoo US size 1, 2.25 millimeter, 9-inch circulars. As you see, this one I'm working on the heel flap already. I cast on 60 stitches, and I forget, I think I did 20 rounds of a 2x2 ribbing. And my colors are this. My main color is Huntington Valley Yarns in the color Denim. And then this first stripe is Southern Skeins in the color Holly Jolly. This stripe is MonarchYarn on Etsy in the color Ocean Fade. This color is coming through as kind of brown, but it's actually Huntington Valley Yarns in the color Mauve. This stripe is Yarnaceous Fibers in it's an unknown color, but it says Salta Fingering Sock Set. It's an 85-15 blend. And then I am doing a standard slip stitch heel flap turn and gusset in the main color. And then when I get down into the foot area, I'll be striping this sequence again. This is actually super fun and has given me a lot of practice changing colors. And I have previously hated changing colors, so I use a lot of variegated or just solid colors for that reason. So this has been kind of fun, and I really like that. My last work in progress is a sock test knit. This is the Kuutar Sock by Sari Nordlund. She recommends a US 1.5 millimeter needle. I am using US size 1, 2.25 millimeter needle on doing magic loop on a 40-inch ChalGoo cable. The pattern, I'm doing the smallest size, which is a 64 stitch count, which is still kind of big. So I'm not sure if I'm going to end up ripping this or not, but I'll just start from the top and we'll work our way down the sock. So she has instructions for a tubular cast on. I messed up my first sock and was not going to have time to, I'm not very proficient in it. So I just did long tail cast on, excuse me, which she also says is okay. And then I did 1 inch, I believe, of I think this is a 1x1 rib. And then you go into this beautiful lace detail on the leg and instep, and this will go all the way down until you get to the toe decreases. The heel, she says it's a French heel, but to me, the instructions and the heel turn and everything seem just like a regular slip stitch heel. So I don't know if Europeans call it a French heel when it's really just a slip stitch. I don't know. And on the back of my heel, this is actually a little bulky, but like I said, I think that's because this is a 64 stitch count and I usually do 56. So that's where I am. I'm just working my way down the foot, and this test is due tomorrow. So I got to get booking on this. Got to get busy. Hopefully I can get it finished by tomorrow. But this is really a beautiful sock. I really do like the design of it. And I know I have a Kuutar shirt favorited and have for a while from her. So I'm thinking maybe this is like a collection of hers. This is the first thing I've ever made. I had her Kuutar shirt favorited. She has a sweater and a cardigan in it. And also she has this like really long knit dress in bulky weight. I think I've actually mentioned that before because I want to make that dress so that I can wear like my cute little cropped pullovers like over that. But anyway, so that is where I am with this. I am undecided if I'm going to make the second sock or if I'm going to end up ripping this and maybe going down to a 48 stitch count sock. I'm just not sure what to do with it yet, but it is really beautiful, and I do hope to remake them. You know, whatever I do. I may even just make the second one at a 64 and, you know, just wear it. It may shrink even. I don't know what it'll do. Anyway, that's a bunch of rambling. The yarn I'm using is Southern Skeins. This is the November 2021 Sock Club colorway in Red Rock Canyon. And that is it. This sock is due tomorrow, so hopefully I can get that done. And that is all I worked on this week. Obviously, if you follow me, you know I have a lot more works in progress. This is just what I worked on this week. Let me know in the comments, actually. I forgot to mention on my Scrappy Stripy socks, I am in the market for new DPNs. I was thinking my bamboo ones are kind of splintering and snagging my yarn. So let me know in the comments if you feel very strongly about your DPNs that you can recommend to me. Okay, that's it for today. Have a great day. Bye.